everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are opening up some more Destined Rivals. This is going to be the final 2 boxes, so not just one, but we are opening up 2 boxes of Destined Rivals. These are the last 2 boxes from my case. I was thinking about streaming one or streaming both of them or trying to figure that out, but I've just been so busy, and by the time I get a chance to potentially stream, it's kind of like, it's bad timing, and so usually, you know, the best chance I get is to kind of record a video. So today, that's what we're gonna do. I may end up streaming myself, opening up a couple other boxes. I do have, like I said before, 2 other boxes coming in that were just purchased like individually. So hopefully those will be pretty good. But yeah, we are opening up these 2, and then after this, we will have our Is One Case All It Takes. So let's go ahead and just crack these open. So I will be honest, I did open up a couple of other boxes before this. So, you know, I opened up one on my own. I did make another one for a separate video, but then I had 2 other ones, and I ended up just opening them up on my own. It just kind of came up, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna open these up on my own. And yeah, I did end up recording the first one, which you know, the video just didn't turn out good, to be honest with you, and I just figured, you know what, I'm not gonna upload this. So, but I had one, like, okay video, but then the other one I just opened up on my own, and I managed to pull a gold Lavencia Stadium, which was kind of an interesting card. I forgot that, or not forgot, I just didn't know that was in here. And then we also pulled the Arvin's Mabostif SIR, so that was kind of an interesting one. And yeah, you know, obviously though, that just means we have 2 SIRs and a gold pulled. I'm really hoping that means either we're getting at least a gold, if not an SIR, in these last couple boxes, but we'll just have to see. You know, I've had things different before. Surging Sparks, I ended up getting 5 booster boxes that had hits, which was good. I think it was like 2 gold and 3 SIRs, and I think with Journey Together we ended up getting, I think it was maybe 2 SIRs and 2 gold cards, or it was 3 SIRs and a gold, I forget. But you know, it still wasn't bad. So far, nothing in these packs. I'm just gonna be showing off like these first few packs, and then from here, just kind of showing off some, you know, whatever packs I get hits in, pretty much, because I don't want you guys to sit through 72 packs of just boring talk. So we're just gonna be going through little by little and seeing what we can get. But so far, oh, and then we get a hit right there. Actually, we get Team Rocket's Moltres. Not bad, not bad. There is a beautiful SIR of this card, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it is a pretty decent card, and I believe Crobat as well. So yeah, we've pulled quite a bit of full arts. I just don't know what else we're really missing at this point. I think Ethan's Adventure has a full art, I'm pretty sure, and we're missing that. So, ooh, and there is a full art. Very nice. We got a full art Judge. That's actually a very, very well done Judge. I really like that card a lot, so it's very nifty there. So yeah, we get a full art Trainer finally. Or not finally, we've gotten a few, but first one in a while, so pretty nice hit there. Okay, let's speed round the second half. Ooh, and we get an Arvin's Mabostif. I keep forgetting now that the camera's adjusted a little bit. Yeah, I was kind of trying to go through speed rounds a little bit here, just to, you know, cut through the packs a little bit. So, you know, just to at least make it easier on myself as well. Ooh, oh my gosh, again. Also, I have to remember to put my hands down here. But we get Arvin's Greedent. I actually don't know if this is a duplicate or not. I don't believe so. But no, that is absolutely adorable, and I love the art a lot. So very awesome. All right, so we have 2 EXs, a full art, and an IR so far. Pretty decent for a first half. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. It kind of sucks that I did that, but oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Like, I went to go fan it out, and I was just thinking like, oh, you know what? They have a full art of Ethan. They have a full art for Giovanni. They should have a full art for Cynthia, like specifically like a full art trainer, but oh my gosh, we got Cynthia's Garchomp. Let's go. I am so happy. It's not bad. There's a little bit of light, like whitening, I guess, or edge wear. Centering, it could be a little bit better, but overall, I mean, I don't care. We pulled the card that I was looking for the most out of everything. As much as I want the Ethan's Adventure and the Ethan's Ho-Oh, Cynthia's Garchomp was my chase, and I am so ecstatic we were able to pull it. Incredible. Oh my lord. So that is that, I suppose. Oh, and we pulled Team Rocket's Mewtwo. Honestly, I was just doing this for this first half of the box, but it's starting to add up some of these hits. Starting off with our first pack of the second half of the first box, and, you know, I was just thinking about it too, like, I opened this box, I was going to open it up second, but I opened up this box because the shrink wrap was actually, like, very loose. I don't know why, and I was like, oh, maybe that's just one of those weird things where I'll get a hit in it. I don't know. But, ooh, we get a Marnie's Grimmsnarl to start off this second half. Marnie's Grimmsnarl is actually pretty solid. I want to look into the deck once I, you know, get everything sorted and all that. But yeah, I'm very excited to be making a lot of these trainer decks because normally I only have like 1 or 2 decks built at a time. And it kind of sucks when I want to switch it up and just play some other stuff, like when I'm out with friends and if we're at, you know, a card shop or we're just hanging out and we want to play a little bit. I want to be able to have more decks. And so, you know, this is definitely going to be the start of it. We have Cynthia, Team Rocket, Marnie, Ethan. Like, these are all decent decks as well. I don't know about Arvin, but yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. Also, the night that I'm actually recording this, I ended up opening, or not opening, I ended up going to a pre-release, and I didn't think I was gonna be able to go to it, but I ended up going to basically my last pre-release for Destined Rivals, and I ended up pulling an illustration rare Rotom, which was pretty cool, so I was pretty happy about that. Ooh, an illustration rare Rapidash. Very, very nice. This looks like, I don't know if watercolor would be the right way to describe it, but this looks absolutely phenomenal. Very beautiful, very interesting ability. Once during turn, you may draw a card. It's a stage 2, but yeah, just you could draw with it, so it's pretty interesting. But honestly, this box has been, I think it's been pretty good. Probably one of our best boxes, if not the Team Rocket one was, but very good. Okay, come on. Can you help us out here? Ooh, Regirock EX. Nothing to really talk much about, but it is another hit. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh, there we go. Back-to-back hits. Arvin's Mabostiff. Very nice. May be a duplicate, I believe, but it's a very, very beautiful card, honestly. It looks really nice, though. I like the colors. Everything looks really cool about it. It's very nice full art there, so... But yeah, we're doing pretty decent so far. We are basically in the last quarter of the first box, and, you know, with how good this box has been, I'd be very surprised if there was anything else, but... I don't know. I don't know what else is really like big besides any of the SIRs, but oh, and actually Cynthia's Roselia Rosary would be really nice. Oh, we get a Yanmega. Mentioned it before, but Yanmega has a pretty cool SIR, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with the SIRs I've gotten. We've gotten Team Rocket's Mewtwo, Arvin's Mabostiff, and then the Cynthia's Garchomp, so it's been pretty solid overall. Only a few packs left of our first box, and you know, just thinking about it, because I was just thinking about how the box was, I'd be very curious to kind of know, you know, if anybody's ever gotten like a multi-hit box, like with an SIR and a gold or something, because I think that'd be crazy. But, you know, ooh, we get a Team Rocket's Crobat. Very, very nice. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's just not a thing unless it's very rare, but it's either you don't get any hit or you get an SIR or a gold, but usually you're never getting both, or you're getting 2 golds or 2 SIRs or something. Yeah, like unless it's a, you know, unless it's again like some stacked box for some reason, it's just not like a possibility. So I don't know. But we got Applin. Ooh, Clamperl. Very pretty. That is an awesome, awesome illustration rare. Not gonna lie, I kind of, you know, I've lost track of what we have and what we don't have because I've been going through just opening and sorting and stuff. So, you know, but very awesome illustration rare. So definitely take that. Last pack of the first box here. And what better way to end it off than with a Cynthia pack? But yeah, very crazy box. I am very surprised we have done so well with what we have. Nothing there, but yeah, very crazy box overall. We will go over the hits here as well. So we managed to pull 7 EXs, so pretty decent, and some that we kind of needed as well. We ended up pulling a couple full arts. We got Judge and Arvin's Mabostiff. We have 3 illustration rares. We got Gradient, Clamperl, and Rapidash, some very, very nice ones. And then last but not least, we got the Cynthia's Garchomp. My chase, I'm incredibly happy I pulled it. To be honest, I think that when considering like the top cards in this set, as far as like price is concerned, which I don't bring up much, but genuinely speaking, I think this and the Mewtwo are the top 2 chases as far as that's concerned. So if they are, I mean, this is a crazy case. So I am I'm ecstatic to say the least. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into our second box now. All right, and on to box number 2. I'll at least show off the first pack here, but I also want to say that with basically my case rates, I guess, with getting 3 SIRs and a gold so far out of these first 5 boxes, I feel like we had that with Journey Together as well, like I said, or if it wasn't, it was 2 SIRs and 2 golds, but I'm hoping at least 4 hits is a minimum, because 3 hits in a case I feel like is just not enough. So, you know, being able to get 4, ooh, full art Regirock, so we do get a hit to start us off with. Very sick looking full art though, so I'm liking that. But yeah, I think it's just one of those things that it's something that they need to have some kind of consistency, and I don't know, I just kind of wish they had something to align with how the rates are as far as it goes, like, you know, tell us exactly like what pull rates are and everything. I don't know that they ever will, just because of the fact that, you know, it might be too hard to do so, but again, I feel like cases for the most part have been pretty consistent, at least for me, with how they've done some things, like with the hits and stuff going across the entire case. So Steven's Metagross EX. Steven's deck is going to be a very interesting one as well. I don't know that it's going to be that good, but it's something I would definitely be willing to try out. But yeah, not bad. I don't think this has an SIR, but it would be kind of cool if it did. So as far as, you know, with the Use One Case All It Takes video, I'm going to be very excited to see what is going to come from that. But I'm very curious as to what I'm going to have to spend to kind of finish the rest of the set out, because like I said, if we got the 2 most valuable cards, it should be pretty decent. Electivire EX though, I feel like it's kind of a random inclusion, I don't know, but sometimes I kind of wonder when it comes to the game, what do they think of, like how much goes into making a set as well when it comes to just adding other random cards for playability and things like that. All right, so what I've decided to do is, for however many packs we had left, I just took out the 2 reverses and the hollows, like every card in that spot, put them face down so I couldn't see them, and we're just gonna be going through it to see if we got anything else left in this first half of the box. So we're gonna go ahead and see, but you know, ooh, reverse Team Rocket's energy, like that. You know, I hope they make a gold one, that'd be kind of cool. Arbolova EX, okay, not bad, not bad. Let's see. Oh, another Team Rocket's Houndoom. Very, very nice. It's a duplicate, but a very nice one for sure. So I am very happy with that. And yeah, let's see what else we got. Don't want to hold it up too much just because I forget that, you know, I don't know, the way I edit is kind of, oh, shoot. Oh, very nice. Team Rocket's Giovanni. That is a very lovely full art trainer. You know, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's a special illustration rare. If there's not, I mean, the full art obviously is very, very beautiful. But yeah, if we got anything else in here, Sedatan EX, okay. And I've just figured go through these last few. Man, sometimes I just can't talk and I get tongue-tied, but all right, not bad though for that first half. But yeah, sometimes with how I edit my videos actually, and something that's really helped me, because trust me, when I used to edit videos, it would take me forever, but I had something that basically can, like, it'll detect any sort of gaps and silence or anything, and then it just cuts it out, and then I kind of edit from there. It's very, very helpful. And you know, sometimes I gotta make sure that whenever I record and whatever I'm kind of doing, just to make sure that it's done, you know, in a way that I can edit it better. By the time you guys have seen the video, hopefully you guys have been able to get your hands on some Destined Rivals, whether it's through pre-release or anything, and you guys have had some good luck as well. I never actually got to see in my last pre-release, someone was freaking out because they pulled something, but what they pulled, I really don't know. Oh, a Cynthia's Garchomp EX though, very nice. We do need another one of these. I don't know if we have 4 now. I know I have 2 regular ones. I hope I have 3 at least, and then we have, I think, 1 or 2 full art. So again, we need some to play a deck, but I'm certainly not going to use my SIR, so just need some playable versions, but still very good, so definitely happy with that. All right, so I know that just based on what we have pulled already, that you know, we have quite a few EXs, but we only have one illustration rare and 2 full art. So we may be looking at maybe another full art or 2, and then if not, you know, probably another at least illustration rare or 2. And we got one that I would probably say is my chase for the illustration rare, Cynthia's Roserade. Very, very beautiful. And oh my gosh, look at Cynthia. Look at this card. This is incredible. I love this card. This is beautiful, and I'm so happy to have it. Honestly, besides the front centering, it's not too bad. I may end up sending this card off to get graded. I want to see the other not SIRs, of course the SIRs, but I want to see all of my other illustrationers that I have and see what they look like to see what I'm going to send off to get graded. But yeah, no, we have some pretty decent cards, to be honest. This box has been pretty solid. So yeah, Cynthia's Roserade is phenomenal, and I don't know if we are looking at any other... Oh, I think we got something there. Probably an EX. But yeah, I don't know what other illustration rares there are in here that I might be looking for or missing, but we'll see. Let's see what we got here, though. Team Rocket's Nidoking. I actually used this in the pre-release. I didn't get to really use it that much, but my deck had a rare candy in it, so I was able to go from Nidoran to this. And luckily, I had 2 Team Rocket energies, and I just threw in some dark energies, and I was actually able to, you know, have something pretty decent with it. But there were times where just searching for it was kind of a pain, and so, you know, it wasn't the greatest thing, but it was just something fun to throw in there. But yeah, with the Nidoking in my pre-release pack, I just threw it in there because I thought it would be, you know, just something nice to throw in. It was an EX that I could throw in because I really didn't have another one. And, you know, it's always nice to have an EX or potentially an EX in your deck. Ooh, full art Dondozo. I love that. So much blue, but that looks phenomenal. I love the color of this so much. That is a very sick full art. Probably one of my favorite full arts, to be honest. All right, we are at our final 5 packs, and honestly, I don't know what we'd be expecting just based on the count of cards we have. I don't know. Oh, what the heck? Oh, it's a judge. I don't know what we may be expecting here. Oh, we get a Team Rocket's Persian, so we still had an EX left here. I've seen the full art of this, and it looks really phenomenal. And it's certainly got an interesting attack. Reveal the top 10 cards of your opponent's deck. You may choose an attack from a Pokemon you find there and use it as this attack. And then you just shuffle the deck back. And, you know, it's like I said, it's a very interesting card for sure. Very gimmicky. Couple packs left here. But yeah, I thought, you know, maybe there's a card and I'm just not thinking of it, or I'm thinking of Pocket or something, but I thought there was a card where it takes a Pokemon from somewhere, whether it was like the discard or the bench or something, and puts it on top of your opponent's deck. Probably not the bench because that'd be kind of busted. Ooh, Electrike, probably our last hit here from the box. Very nice illustration rare. I did pull this at my pre-release, so it's a dupe, but still very nice to get here at the end of our box and our case pretty much. And our final pack, and what better way to end it off with the Cynthia's Garchomp. Sorry, I kind of like, I don't know why I hesitated. I was like, forgot the card for a second. But yeah, I mean, if we get anything here, that would be huge, but okay, we got a Rapska EX, so we did get a hit to end us off on that. But yeah, overall, very interesting box, but very amazing case overall, I've got to say. And for our final box, we have 8 EXs, and again, we did get a Garchomp, which was nice, so hopefully we have enough for a Cynthia's Garchomp deck. We did get a full art, 3 full arts, Regirock, Dondozo, and the Team Rocket Giovanni, which probably one of the better full art trainers to get in this set. I don't think we got an Ethan's Adventure though, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. This is still a really cool looking card. And then for our illustration rares, we got an Electrike, the Team Rocket's Houndoom, which looks absolutely phenomenal, and then the Cynthia's Roserade, which, like I said, probably is my chase for illustration rare, so I'm incredibly happy to be able to pull it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was an awesome case to open. Honestly, I didn't know where it was going to go after the first couple boxes, but I am very happy to see how it turned out. And you guys have seen pretty much most of the results, although, you know, as always, I will be doing my Is One Case All It Takes video, and that'll go up probably shortly after this video. You guys will see it within the couple days after I upload this, so be on the lookout for that. We'll see what the statistics look like, and you know, I'm very curious to just see the full set, because again, I never really looked at the full set, don't know all of the cards in the set, so it's gonna be very interesting to see how well we did or how poorly we did. But I think we did pretty well, just, you know, from a gut feeling. But thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely be on the lookout for that Is One Case All It Takes Destined Rivals video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.